Well, a longtime commercial pilot said an American Airlines plane came extremely close to hitting the Koʻolau Mountains just minutes after taking off from Honolulu's airport. Our Jai Cunningham spoke with a pilot with more than 40 years of experience. And Jai, he shared his thoughts on what happened on Wednesday after the takeoff.
Yeah, Inouye, I spoke with Bob Katz, who has 43 years of experience in the cockpit. He was able to review publicly available records of what transpired as that American flight was taking off, headed for Los Angeles Wednesday night. Now, what you're about to hear is audio between the air traffic controller and the pilot just minutes after the takeoff at around 10:21 p.m.
298, turn right, and expedite your climb through terrain, and then turn right heading 120. Heading 120, American 298.
Now, Katz says expedite means take immediate action for a pilot who did just that and got the plane into the correct flight pattern. Now, taking a look at that flight pattern of American Flight 298, you can see that it took off from H&L and headed straight towards the Koʻolau. Katz says the pilot was using the Molokaʻi 5 departure, which explains that right after the takeoff, the plane is to turn to the southeast over the Pacific and away not just from Honolulu. Now, Katz shares his opinion on what happened with Island News.
This ridge line right here, which at night is going to be invisible. Won't be able to see it. Now, they were climbing to 5,000 feet, which is what the procedure required, but they held it as they approached this ridge line. They came very close to hitting it. But the bottom line is that it falls on the crew because they're the ones flying the airplane. We say sarcastically in flying that when ATC, air traffic control, screws up, ATC goes home. When the pilot screws up, the pilot dies.
Now, possible disaster was averted and the flight continued to California without further incident. As to why an automatic alarm didn't go off, well, the plane was likely high enough above the approaching terrain as to not initiate that automated warning. The Federal Aviation Administration continues to investigate this incident. Jai Cunningham, Island News.